All right. Hello, Be Nasty, and anyone else who's watching. Welcome back to the summer 1915 turn and our current game of Global War 1914 titled Operation Michael, where I'll be doing the British Empire's turn. So we have 12 IPPs to spend because we got hit quite hard with the raiding and also spent, quite a bit. Quite a bit, 7 to win this here. Uh, Actually, I'll just double check quick because there was definitely housekeeping in this. Okay, we gotta move the Germans. Mandatory offensive marker. So they did one. That goes there. And I'll put the French and British before I forget. There we go. And then roll for the retreat for the French commanders. We'll go ahead and do that. Down to 2. I'm pretty sure he does retreat. Canada, commander. 1 to 12, 1 to 11. The commander escapes. Okay, yeah. So he does escape. I don't quite know where he went. I'm not sure if he got like just removed from the board, that commander, but we'll go ahead and move him. So yeah, he does escape from this battle here that happened, so he will move. It's up to 6 they can go, so he'll move over into Picardy. Yeah, that's fine. He'll go into Picardy. I think that's it for housekeeping. Just double check real quick. Yeah, I think as far as I'm aware, that's all the housekeeping. So again, the British have 12 IPPs to spend. They'll spend all 12 buying 2 naval infantry for 4 each and 2 colonial infantry for 2 each. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the British have a free diplomacy roll as well. So they will try to go for the Netherlands. We'll go ahead and roll that. So that'll be on a three or less. So it's a 5, so miss. They have 2 major factories. So they are going to go for wartime economy, one of the rolls. That's a miss. And they will go for improved logistics. Try that. And that's a miss. Unfortunate. In terms of attacks, there'll be a couple. So we'll start with this one first. So they're going to have the Mediterranean Fleet move one space from M4 to M7. They're going to pick up on the transports an infantry, a mountain infantry, and these two infantry units in Macedonia, and they will attempt to amphibiously assault into Constantinople. So we will have two pre-dreads bombarding at 3, and then we will have two cruisers doing coastal bombardment at a 2. So we'll go ahead and roll those out and see what we get. Oh, that was a miss. But we got one hit with the pre-dreadnought. So he would lose an infantry unit. Then he does have a coastal gun defending at a 3, so 3 rolls at 3. So miss. Miss. And miss. So then our units offload. So then for our attack, we got 3 at 1 and a mountain infantry at a 2. So these orange ones here will be the 3 at 1, and then the pink will be for the mountain infantry at a 2. So close, but nothing. And then he does not have defense and depth, but these would be at a 5 because, yeah, well, actually, we'll double check that. I'm pretty sure the city gives them +1. I'll just double check very quick just to make sure. I think it does though. Cities give advantage class units +1 defense. Okay, yeah, so it does. Yeah, so he gets a +1. So instead of being at 4, they will be at 5. And that's the battle over, unfortunately, because I always roll quite well for the defender every time I do roll. Because it's double casualties as well. So those are eliminated. That battle is done. And these units will just stay parked right off there. But one hit. And the other battle we'll have is into Western Germany. From Siege Zone A11. So let's make sure I don't get confused here. So we have the transport in A23, or one of them. One of the transports is going to be, we'll say the one that's already in A23. It'll pick up a naval infantry and a heavy artillery unit and move over 1 to partake in that battle. The Dreadnought will move 1 to partake in that battle as well. We'll just plop him right there. we can do that. There we go. Then we have 3 transfers that are in this season. So one of them will be picking up the 2 naval infantry out of Denmark to partake in the amphibious assault. Let's see here. Then the other 2 will move 1. They will pick up from the British Midlands an artillery and an infantry from London. And then from London, another artillery unit and a British infantry, and move 2, and they'll partake in the amphibious assault. And I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Yep. So that's what we'll do. And then from Denmark, we'll have these 3 infantry units, or 2 rather, and the artillery that'll be attacking. So to start, we have to do the offshore bombardment. So we'll have 3 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 pre-dreadnoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be bombarding at 4. We'll check for the battle cruiser. I'm not actually sure if that one does offshore bombardment at all, but it might. Artillery, special units. Okay, so the battle cruisers do offshore bombardment at 3. So that's the same as the pre-dreadnoughts. Okay, so then we'll have the battle cruiser and then 2 pre-dreadnoughts. Just make sure we have 2 pre-dread. Yeah, and then the battle cruiser. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll have 1 cruiser bombarding at a 2. So that's all the offshore bombardment. So again, these will be at 4 for the dreadnoughts. These 3 are for the 2 pre-dreadnoughts and the battle cruiser at a 3, and the 1 cruiser at a 2. Okay, so that's 2, 3 hits. I imagine he would just lose the 3 militia. Or would he lose the militia? Well, is he playing? Actually, does the seaplane defend? Yeah, I guess the seaplane defends at a 3. Yeah, so he would probably still just lose the militia. But he could lose the observation balloon, or Actually, I'm not sure if the observation balloons. I can't remember if they have to be taken last as a casualty. I think so. I think it's like the Zeppelins where they're just eliminated, like if they're the last unit left. So I don't know if they can be taken. We'll take the 3 militia. Imagine he would lose those. If that's not the case, it would probably be the two militia and then the observation balloon. But we could always go back and correct that. Then he does have a coastal gun. And I think, yeah, the observation balloon is paired with it. So that would boost it. think by 1. Yes, units, warship. Is there anything you plus 1 attack or defense in combat? That's for fighters. Whoops. Actually, I think that would probably be in the unit reference sheet. Pair 1 with artillery, pair 1 with naval warship, close artillery on defense. Okay, yeah. So that'll give him a +1 defense. So he gets up to 3 rolls, and these will each be. Yeah, we have the whole fleet participating in this. I just specified that. So we don't have the coastal subs that are in this season. They're not participating in this battle. But everything else is, like the torpedo boats and all that good stuff. So yeah, so he gets 3 rolls up to a 3, or out of 4, sorry. So miss. Miss. And 1 more. And a miss. So then these units offload. So we'll go ahead and move things to the battle board. Just so we keep track of everything. And we've got these units. And those will keep to the side for a sec, because and that's, yeah, I don't know if it's paired either. I don't even think that could be taken as a casualty because it's paired with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the observation balloons aren't taken as casualties, and they're just eliminated if they're the last unit. Like, I'm not quite sure when it's paired with a coastal gun how that works. But anyway, so he has the effective commander. Put him to the side. He's got his seaplane, which that doesn't get boosted, but that defends at a... Yeah, defends at a 3. And he's got the artillery, and then the infantry, he has defense in depth, and they would be at a 7 because of the commander. Yeah, and then the artillery doesn't boost them on defense. Okay, and then attacking, we have a heavy artillery at a 6, 2 regular artillery at 4. Although this would depend how the first round goes. We'll just set things up like that just to see. The naval infantry on the first round would be at 2, and then the regular infantry would be at 2 as well. And then these units attacking from the land, they would be at a 1 because they have to cross the canal, and there's a river. So the artillery wouldn't be affected. We'll keep it off to the side just so we know that that one does get to go in the first round of combat. And then same thing with these two. They would be, well, they would be at a 1 on the first round, but we'll boost one of them to a 2. And we'll actually, like I said, just so we keep track of that, move it to the side. Okay, so we get to offload. So we'll roll our one artillery that does get a first strike because it's coming from the land. So it's at a 4 or less. So that's a miss. Then he gets 2 artillery that have first strike. So they're at a 4 or less. Okay, so 1 hit. So we'll lose 1 of the naval infantry. Then we have the first round 1 infantry that will be at a 1. 1 infantry that will be at a 2 because it's boosted. And we'll change it color just so we know again that that's the one that's coming from the land. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 at 2. Yeah, that's it for that. So we'll go ahead and roll all that out. See what we get. Okay, so 1 hit. Yeah, he'd probably want to lose the seaplane. So then he gets the seaplane at 3. Those already participated, first strike and all that. And then he gets 6, 7. Yeah, 7 at 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So that's 1, 2 hits for the naval infantry. And then 3 would be the double casualties. So 2 of those are gone. And then we'd have to transfer to the units on the land. So 4, 5. So basically, and 6 hits. So these would be eliminated. These never disembarked because we didn't clear the first round. So that's eliminated. And then these units go back into that territory. We got the infantry and the artillery. So not ideal, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably a dumb attack. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Definitely should have waited, planned that out better, but it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I've done some good moves in this game, but I also think this game was lost a long time ago, even though it's early. Like, we'll see how it goes, but I have a feeling that it is. Yeah, so these units are just on the boats there. So that's it for the combat moves. So non-combat. Oops. Okay. Come on. Yeah. So non-combat. We'll move this transport 1. Put it in port in the British Midlands. We will move no, nothing here will move. And this transport will strategic naval move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put it in port in London. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So then just place our units. Oh, actually, we want this British infantry in Serbia walk over into Macedonia. There we go. So we'll build 1 colonial in southern Greece, 1 in Thessaly. Yeah, yeah. And I think, yeah, instead of the naval infantry, so we'll take back 8 for that. We'll build 2 infantry and militia instead. Yeah, 2 infantry, and then we'll build, yeah, militia, because there's 3 in London. So that's it for the British turn. We collect 34 IPPs for the next turn. And we can go ahead and hand things off to the Austro-Hungarians. So good luck to them.